Hello everybody and welcome to another watercolor tutorial. Valentine's Day is quickly approaching, so I thought it would be appropriate to release a few Valentine's Day card videos. So this is going to be the first one of the series. If you want to check out the rest of them, don't forget to subscribe so that you don't miss all of my other tutorials. And I have hundreds of other watercolor tutorials on my channel for you to view and learn how to paint from. So if you're enjoying this video, subscribe and also consider liking it. Anyways, we're going to start off with a very cute card. I really like this one, and it was also a lot of fun to paint. So the first thing you want to do is take a pencil and very lightly sketch out the letter I, then a heart, and then the letter U, because this card is going to say I love you. And you definitely don't have to sketch it out in pencil first, but if you don't, then you run the risk of your heart being really lopsided or not being completely in the center of the I and the U, so it's completely up to you. But you're basically just going to follow the heart that you drew, and you're going to paint a bunch of hearts in it, following that border that you sketched out with pencil. You can fill in some of the hearts and you can leave some of the others white. This kind of creates a really nice contrast and it makes it look very homemade, and I just really love this card. Once your hearts have completely dried, and you do want to make sure that they're dry so that you don't smudge any of them when you are painting in the I and the U, you can start to fill in the I and the U using black watercolor. Of course, you can use red or pink or any other Valentine's Day themed color that you choose, but I think that the black gives the heart, it contrasts with the heart very well, and therefore makes the heart stand out. You also don't have to use black watercolor. You can honestly just use a marker or any other sort of black ink or whatever color that you choose. In fact, that would probably be much easier than painting this in watercolor. And we're all finished with that first one. So moving on to the second card, we're going to be painting another heart, and this is sort of going to be in the style of a wreath. So as you saw me do, I sketched out another heart in the center of my rectangular piece of paper and then erased the lines so that they weren't super harsh, because watercolor tends to be a little bit translucent, so we don't want the heart or the lines of the heart that we drew to show through the watercolor. So I erased it ever so slightly just so I could barely see the outline of the heart, but it wouldn't show through the watercolors. And this is where you can let your creative juices flow and honestly just paint whatever you want on your heart wreath. Here you can see that I'm using a variety of foliage, but I'm using all Valentine's Day colors. So pinks and reds and sort of maroon colors, but you can incorporate whatever colors that you would like into your heart wreath. Again, you just want to follow the shape of the heart so that, you know, it looks like a heart. Alternatively, you can do the exact same thing but in a circle, so you can make an actual wreath and make it sort of a Valentine's Day wreath. And perhaps this is a bit easier because then you can just take a lid of an object and trace a circle right onto your piece of paper. I also added some kind of doodly looking roses and flowers sort of to break up some of the foliage in my wreath rather. And I just like these little flowers because it adds a little bit of contrast and variety to my Valentine's Day wreath. And here I am even using a technique that I kind of went over in some of my last year's Valentine's Day cards, so I encourage you to check them out. It's so easy. All you do is you plop 3 or 4 pigmented dots onto your piece of paper, and then you take a wet brush that just has water on it and sort of spread out and allow those the ink from those dots to disperse into these beautiful, delicate looking flower petals. I think these flowers add such a beautiful and delicate touch to this wreath, so I really highly encourage to add these guys to your wreath as well. Once it has completely dried, and again you want to make sure that it's dry so you're not smudging anything, any of your hard work, you can write in your holiday greetings. So I wrote "I love you" in mine, and we are all finished. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, and I will see you in next week's video.